couple shows, and I don't want to do an Extreme Rules type match where they're, you know, every match that we do has a hardcore stipulation, because I do want to stay pure in the sense of wrestling. But the goal is I should not get involved as a referee. There should be no performers that put their hands on me that force me to make an impact in their match. Second match of part 2 of New Blood Rising, Ice Spice, Nikitta Lyons for the Women's World Championship. Yeah, listen, if you do that and make it public, I'm assuming you have more, you know, create, you know, more options of as far as customization, because I'm on console versus you being on PC. Like, if you do it and you send me the hashtags, let me know. Like, well, if you feel comfortable, we can make this come to fruition here and make this an actual like brand.
Nikitta is unapologetic both in and out of the ring. She's all about taking what she wants, and who's going to stop her? Okay,
I will say her model this year looks good than it did last year. That's a positive. That's something that I've noticed here.
Lyons never even seeks the spotlight. It just comes to her naturally. Let's see if that spotlight.
But we got some new blood here in the championship picture. My favorite part of her introduction, along with the spinning roundhouse kick. Hey, and then we got Ice Spice making her 3rd appearance in the brand. If we're gonna make it, yeah, like that'd be perfect. We just come up with, yeah, again, ideal. That's where I would want it to be. Like, that's where I actually wanted to be, like actual titles and. Like that's why, and I do want to bring, at least for me, like I want to incorporate like a modernized version of some of the old PLEs of the 90s and like some of their concepts. Like, again, like when I started the drawing board for this, when I was looking at what can I bring in my universe mode, like New Blood Rising was a perfect example of it. It was, you know, the actual concept of it as far as who was involved in WCW. You know, and kind of it being under the Vince Russo rebrand, it was like, hey, like, I like that. I wanted that. I wanted to bring that in. Granted, obviously, WCW fell flat, but like, just the promotion and everything behind it here. You know, I wanted to be at least for me, like a modernized version of some of the shit that we grew up with, and still implementing some of the shit that's a bit of mainstay now, and not just looking in like WWE here, but like wrestling as a whole. Like, I love the G1 Classic, I love the New Japan Cup, I love Battle of Los Angeles. What, you know, what PWG is it? PWG? Yeah, PWG does. You know, like I like those concepts and those. I like
the crowning jewel, the
you know, I like the Super J Cup and World Tag League, like tournaments, like tournament style events like that kind of shift the dynamic of the, you know, the actual promotion itself here. So all right, but Ice Spice, Nikitta Lyons. I'm sorry, Ice, but class. Oh, I mean, ooh, counter. We're going Free form on the camera, getting whipped out. Oh wow! All right, Ice Spice on the offense right now, and we're getting another count out. Imagine that.
Despite all of her assets, Cole, Lyons is relatively inexperienced in the ring. We've seen that inexperience land her in trouble before, and it could easily do the same here tonight.
Yeah, they're talking about her inexperience.
For the exclamation point, doling out as much damage as possible.
Okay, that's not a flattering camera angle, and for the sake of Twitch TOS here, we not gonna do that. We not gonna do that, guys. No, I'm not. It's gonna be like how it is now. How we let it be AI controlled.
Reverse DDT. The champion into the cover.
Nice kick out at one. Nice kick out at one. We honor and respectful. Yes, we are honest and respectful in the Cody Ryan room. Like, I hate to break it to you, people of the Caucasian demographic, but Cody Rhodes is ours now. He is ours. He's ours. Bro, I really can't believe we honestly got Carmelo Hayes and Cody Rhodes a free match on TV. Like, I knew the actual purpose of it because we knew Cody was gonna go over, but I was actually shocked that like they did that. Like, I was like, oh, like, you know, they could have put Carmelo Hayes out there and put him on the fucking Braun Breaker program, but like, I just would hate for this to stun his momentum, especially. Oh yeah, okay. So on main TV, okay, obviously we did the draft. Melo got picked first for SmackDown. Or he got picked in the first round, and then when he got picked, he came out and he challenged Cody because Cody was on the booth or at the table with Hunter, and he challenged Cody, and Cody was like, fuck it, I got my gear, let's do this. Oh wow, wow. And Ice Spice has been on the offensive here. We're still waiting for Nikitta Lyons to kind of answer back here, but you know, Ice Spice is proving herself as champion, as one of our two main world women's champions of the brand here.
Look at this.
Ooh. What a kip up and right into a elbow. We need something from our wrestler, anything from our wrestler. You know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you were right, Meek Mitz. Maybe it wasn't time for us to throw Nikitta Lyons out there. But I could be proven wrong here. We have watched someone get their ass beat for an entire match and come back and win. Ooh.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Lyons now losing ground. Lyons is going to have to dig down deep here.
Okay, come on, Nikitta. I'm not saying I have money on Nikitta, but I just figured, like, as the wrestler, like, you are the paid wrestler here. Ooh, nice drop kick to the face. He seasons his food. I have expected this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does season his food. But listen, Meek Mitz knows how to cook too. So like that argument as far as like, you know, white people not seasoning their food, knowing how to cook, that's out the window. Like Meek Mitz made like sparkling grapes, which look really, those look really good. When you posted that the other day, I was like, damn, like I may experiment with that here. And another pin on Nikitta.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion,
we've just been getting some very weird endings and finishes to these matches. That's our wrestling gear. That is leopard print or snake leopard print. You are correct in that. That's an apt description of that. That is an apt description of her hair. How do we get from the listen, you know, my ADD brain, you know, we be going on the most randomest tangents, bro. Money in the Bank in June. Basically concept of Money in the Bank, if anyone that is not into wrestling. Competitors, 8 competitors compete in a ladder match to grab a briefcase hanging 15 feet in the air. This briefcase does guarantee them a championship opportunity. And seeing that we didn't get a cash in from Damian Priest with that briefcase at this PLE, to announce this early because the year is up. He will have to defend that briefcase, which is a first. Might be a first in Money in the Bank history that we have someone that won it the previous year, didn't cash in, and has to now defend it almost like a championship in the same PLE that he won it in. So it's going to be some interesting booking going into that event in June. And again, we're not going to be having any championship matches prior to the PLE event. We still have to do the qualifiers, but because again, he is the current briefcase holder in this current universe mode, this multiverse that we've created for the channels here, he will be defending it. So I will honor that as the as the fair judge, juror, and executioner of this brand. Again, we're going to be looking to fill some spots in the board. Meek Mills had some great points and arguments here that, you know, as far as us trying to expand the brand, and I'm all on board for it as long as it aligns with the vision. So, you know, we will talk behind the scenes about board positioning here. And then we'll come out throughout the next year or so with a product that takes over Twitch, where we're taking over for the 99-2000. Like that's the model. Yeah. And I expected it to happen during that Harambe match, the Harambe World Seth Rollins match, the first time around. Not saying I had it booked, I just had it envisioned that it was going to happen there, but it didn't. So without further ado, he will be the first Money in the Bank briefcase winner to defend this briefcase, and if he wins it, he'll carry it for another year. It'll be the first 2-year holder of the Money in the Bank contract. So, but he does get a qualifying spot, so we will have matches for those spots. I think I will run those matches in universe mode as a Raw show and a SmackDown show. Or no, actually, correction, we'll do our own branded live TV show, and then we'll do it kind of like how we do it here. You know, I mean, it was I had all plans of doing it in one single shot in the same night, but again, IRL. But we'll do like a Saturday night main event type style, a live show, and then I don't know what the marketing brand is for I don't want to do Friday night SmackDown, but I do want to do, because I do stream on Fridays, I do want to do some type of Friday night something that's not associated with the SmackDown brand. So we'll do main event Saturdays, bring back main event Saturdays, and then our Friday show, which will act as our Raw show, will be rebranded something. We'll figure out the marketing here. But Damian Priest automatically qualifies. We'll just have 7 spots to fill. We'll still need to fill out the qualifying side on the women's side. Rhea Ripley is going to be invoking her rematch clause for her women's world title, and she will be facing off against Taylor Swift again. Match stipulations will be more to come here, but it will be on the Taylor Swift side as far as what those match stipulations will be, because she is the current women's world champion right now. But best believe here, this will be the third time that these women will be facing off in the last calendar year. Again, Rhea Ripley victorious in that tag match at Royal Rumble. Taylor Swift getting her get back, her payback at WrestleMania, taking the title from Rhea. And now we are at the rubber match. So we'll see what the rubber match holds for these two ladies. Ice Spice will also be going into Money in the Bank, defending that women's title as well too. There's rumblings that Io Sky might invoke her championship clause rematch after losing the title to her at Mania as well too. So we may end up seeing both our world's women's champions, former women's champions, invoking their rematch clause. So we at least have at least 2 out of our matches set for excuse me, no, we have more, because we did have some hiccups this time around with the Gordon Ramsay Logan Paul match, because Logan Paul did lose the match, but he didn't lose his title because he did get counted out of that match in somewhat weird WWE Vince booking way. I just feel like that's something that would happen, that Logan Paul would do to not drop his title. But he is going to be defending that United States Championship again against Daddy Ramsey, and it's going to be a no count, falls count anywhere match for that United States Championship. And then I'm going to do some tweaking on my end to figure out why countouts have been such an issue in our cards the last couple shows. And I don't want to do an Extreme Rules type match where every match that we do has a hardcore stipulation, because I do want to stay pure in the sense of wrestling. But the goal is I should not get involved as a referee. There should be no performers that put their hands on me that force me to make an impact in their match. So Seth Rollins has learned that the hard way. There were going to be some consequences to his actions for interfering in a championship match that happened. And here we are. Here we are. You interfered in our first championship match of the night. You sold your soul to the mouse. You end up costing the mouse that match. Then you came out and thought that I was going to accept the fact that you were going to end another championship match in a countout. And then you took issue with the fact that you didn't like how I made a count with you making a pin. And you put your hands on me and put me in a submission move when, again, I'm not a performer. I am the authority. I'm the enforcer. If you want me to put on ring gear Seth Rollins, I will put on ring gear Seth Rollins, and we'll go toe to toe. And if that's what the people want, maybe the people will get it, but you will understand your place in this brand and in this universe. We are going to get the control back. And if I have to find ways to get that control back, I will. But best believe, Seth Rollins, and I am talking to you, Seth Rollins, I'm looking directly at the camera here while I'm cutting this promo, sir. Best believe, as long as I am in control, as long as I am running this promotion, that'll be the very last time that you will ever hold gold in any promotion that I'm running. So we'll leave it at that here. More to come on that one here.